Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Woo. So it's Friday. We have news at 9:45. Answer the poll in the chat about whether you're bullish or bearish. We have some SMT with ES and NQ. I noticed when I checked charts like in the afternoon after the close, I think ES took this 9:15 high, 9:30 high, whatever it was. And NQ did not. Yeah. So we got to mark out like previous day low. We're still, in my humble opinion, looking bearish. Let's see what the poll is saying. Most people are actually saying bullish. Okay. First day, the close yesterday didn't close above yesterday's high. Closed again within the lower half of this fair value gap, the lower one. So, this is all this liquidity down here. Yeah, that I'm kind of interested in. I got previous day low. Okay. Yes, right. It did take that high. So we have some SMT there. On the hourly as well, you see. I have SMT at the lower. Yes, did not take out yesterday's London low, but again, you could be seen as just generating liquidity. On the bullish side, it could just be rotation. So I'm kind of thinking about that in my head too, that we could have like, if the indices are totally out of sync, then I'm not going to want to take a trade. So I'm going to see what's up. We do have 9:45 high impact news, so I'm going to make sure I have that marked out. I'm pretty much going to wait until after that. We have the open in about 4 minutes. Today at 11:30 after the stream, we're gonna head on over to the premiere of my vlog from Florida. When I was rewatching it, I was actually laughing, so it's gonna be good. Some people think that T trades face revealed, but that's Kane. That's not T. He never face revealed. Yet. Hello. Where's everyone watching from? Today it's so cold in New York. It's like 32 degrees. Rained yesterday. I went to the golf simulator yesterday, and honestly, I think I stretched out my back a little bit. Hurt my back a tiny bit. It's a tiny bit sore. That's what I'm kind of interested also in looking at. Look how we're like rejecting midnight and 8:30 here. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we kind of just like drop at the open. My humble. I don't know. I'm just thinking about possible price action. Literally just take this right away. I don't know. There's a SMT here. Yeah, ES structure, it's not like there's any bullish fair value gaps holding it up, honestly. In this bearish one, it's not really that clean. On the hourly. And Q on the hourly. Yeah, inversion there. Be able to take that buy side. Yeah. I don't really think of this as an inversion too much. To the upside, I don't know. I'm like neutral / bearish today, I guess. You know, it's not the easiest the past couple of days. Even did quite well actually on the stream. But looking at the body of the candles on NQ at least, like the bodies, there's been no clear direction. There's been just back and forth. And you could just look at that by looking at the hourly. I remember saying it here, like, hey, this hourly close is not good for more bearishness because you would have wanted it to close below these lows. So, you know, then we saw that 5-minute breaker. And I said, I don't really know. I don't have like much of a bias going into the afternoon. So I did see that a lot of people did take this like 5-minute breaker long. It didn't end up working out to the high here, but when ES took those highs, then, you know, that's your sign to kind of partial. My friend that did take it, that's when he partialed. And yeah, and then like, you know, go to closed for profit at the end of the day anyway. But anyway, here's the open right now. So we'll see what ends up happening. Most of the chat is bullish. Well, interessante. How interesting. Que interessante. So, I guess like one thing could mark out also is yesterday's high. Because that's where, you know, we have those SMTs. So I'm going to write PDH. I wouldn't really think that it should get there if we're like bearish. So then there's no SMT and I'd have to reassess, you know? So rather see some consolidation before 9:45 or maybe just a drop. Yo, Scratch, you can't just be spamming. Someone's like, you're just in timeout for a bit. I mean, I'm trying to trade here. I say when I do a bunch of giveaways on the stream, so can't beg your way. Otherwise, I'd have to give everyone an account, and I can't even do that, bro. What do you think this is? Like Oprah? This is Oprah. You get an account. You get a funded account. You get a challenge. You get a challenge. You get a challenge. I didn't make any deal with the devil there, so I'm not Oprah, sorry. Did Oprah go to Epstein Island? Guess we'll find out. In due time. Yo, execution, very funny. Tanya is based. You know what's funny is like I was totally a different person like a few years ago. But really, I guess the recent environment really just changes you. What is it like? Hard times create tough men create good times create soft men type of vibes. We're in the hard times vibes. Alright, well, it's just like waiting and looking at this. This is London high, right? Bro, I already said remind me later. Freaking Windows asking me to update. Get out of here. Yo, Google dropping again. Google's down 2%. 1.6%, sorry. The Department of Justice wants to, break up Google and Chrome. How many times have they actually succeeded in that, Weren't they supposed to they broke up Ticketmaster and Live Nation in the 90s. Has that helped that monopoly at all? No. Ticketmaster has a chokehold on these ticket fees and ticket prices. I know because I'm such a concert goer. And I've paid way too much for some concert tickets. Way too much. And Sleepy Joe Biden, he promised us, I'm going to get rid of junk fees. Such BS. He never did anything, bro. He never got rid of those junk fees. You go on, what is it, StubHub? The more expensive your ticket, the more expensive your processing fee is, or whatever they call that fee. So, $3,000 ticket, your fee for the website is $1,000. It's insane. I know, because I literally bought a $3,000 ticket on there once. I have no shame in saying that. Anyway, we took out London High on ES. We haven't taken it out yet on NQ. ES has been shown, right, to be the stronger asset, right? Because yesterday it didn't take out that London low, and it did go for the pre-market highs, right? NQ is struggling. Well, why? Probably because Google, honestly. And some other NVIDIA slowing down a bit, What's NVIDIA look like in the daily? Yeah, it's alright, it's fine. It's literally near all-time highs, so. Google's drop off. It's alright too. It's probably gonna consolidate if it doesn't drop more. That's an area of previous consolidation. Let's see, Meta, NVIDIA, Apple, Google, Tesla, Meta. Look at Amazon. Amazon's flat. All right. This is Asia high for ES, right? Yeah. And put on the So we had a cap down. We completely filled it at the open. That makes sense. I didn't think that we'd have much of a playable one anyway. So cool. He has stalled right at Asia high, I believe. 7.7. Yeah, made an equal high there. That's a little sus. Suspicious. Let me mark out those highs for NQ. So NQ did take out London high, did not take out Asia high. I'll mark it out. He has made an equal high there. You have some electrolytes. Your first presented fair value gap of the day, I'd probably think that yes, maybe gets bought up here and then purges this ideally, and then maybe we'll see some structure shifts lower. I don't know. We'll see. For me to even think of more downside, right? I'd want to see I'll mark out Asia, London high, and Q. I kind of want to see it on the 5, at least a change in state delivery on the 5-minute. Otherwise, I'm not gonna believe in it. So I'd want to see close below this. And then you have like a breaker. So ideally then I'd want to see FEGs being created down here for me to think of more downside. Yeah, so we're marking out this first presented fair value gap on ES. Where is it on NQ? It's like inverted. It's like not the cleanest, you know, it's just this tiny one. Did I invert it? Yeah. So we'll just watch it. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, it's kind of stalling, so maybe this ends up, well, we'll see what happens at 9:45. We have news at 9:45, people. We have like manufacturing PMI. Yeah, flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI in 5 minutes and 26 seconds. Yeah, I would love for news to rough some edges and come down. Fine, that'll be fine by me. So this is definitely equal highs on ES. We said we're sus. It did respect this. So now it is pushing back up higher. Cool. And it is taking out Asia high. See if NQ follows suit or not. And also I'll mark out previous day high on ES as well. So like we don't know where it's gonna, if it even is going to do a structure shift. I'm more bearish, but I have to wait for the reaction for a shift, so nothing yet. I put on the time. Oh wait, I put clean, so I want to put T for time. Okay, cool. There we go, time's up there. You know, earlier I was saying that we were rejecting that 8:30 and midnight open. Now, whatever, it's not really a... Close above it. Hit London high. ES here going for previous day high and just completely smashed it. That was kind of impressive in ES, actually. That was pretty impressive push up there from this first presented fair value gap to here. How many points? 13 points in 4 minutes on ES is quite impressive. Just smashed yesterday's high. NQ definitely the lagger, right? Didn't even take Asia high out. That certainly didn't take out previous day high. So if I were to short, I'd go to short NQ, but yeah, that's only if it creates something for me to short. Might not. Might not. Might end up being wrong on the bias. It's fine as well. We have news in about 3 minutes. Yeah, NQ inversion there. Cool. Just want to see what that would have on ES. Let's say I did buy that. Stop would have been 5 points to make about first target 4.5. Previous day high. I wouldn't really, because there were SMTs there, I wouldn't really think that that's like where it's going to go because I was in bullish. So that's why I didn't really enter it. 2.5 there. Cool. So, same kind of thing. I mean, look at all these bullish fair value gaps on the way up here on ES. This is a very large 15-minute candle for ES, actually, to the upside. See how it ends up closing here. Ideally wicks that. Ideally this wicks that as well. Yeah. Again, I still want like a change in state of delivery on the 5 to even get involved into anything. So then that would need to be like a close below this open candle now. So the candle taking liquidity now. I'd want to see a displacement there, actually, so. No fair value gaps on the 1 while it took that out, so there's like no inversion possibility there, so. At the moment. Cool. What's going on here? NVIDIA is just dumping, down 1.3%. Cool. Google retracing probably before it dumps again to yesterday's low. See, kind of strange, definitely. Tech is much weaker here. Apple's just up 0.6%. Tesla's flat. Amazon's flat. Google's down almost 1%. Meta's like kind of flattish. So Nvidia's down 1.7. So the news didn't really do much, did it? It wicked here. Paused at London high. Had a great week on the stream nonetheless, you know. So it is Capital Preservation Friday, but I mean, I would still take a trade if it's my criteria. It's just not much has happened yet. It's only it's 9:45 right now. What we can do is now just monitor bullish order flow, I suppose, as we do see it still continuously respecting bullish order flow. Yeah, so let's see. It didn't break this with a displacement yet. A little bit. Let's see how this 1 minute closes. Just have otherwise you just like have a volume imbalance there. It's not really much. There's no FEG there. That's not considered an order block. This is not considered an order block in my humble opinion. So it closed above it, but not with displacement. So this could retrace again down here. I would want it to displace below here to consider any shorts, so nothing yet. At least there, but really the confirmation would be like if it inverted this. Where would I take shorts? I don't know. All the way down, honestly, but it's Friday. What's the week look like? How do you think this weekly candle is going to close? It's kind of an interesting candle there on the weekly. I don't really have bias there, yeah. Some good small body candles here on the daily still. NQ's an inside day. ES to take out yesterday's high. But, you know, no strong reactions there. Not even at 9:45. So, just going to continue monitoring this. Perhaps it just continues grinding up. I don't know. Let's see here. The 1. I like ES on the 2 here better. Let's see NQ on the 2. This kind of looks cleaner, not going to lie, on the 2. An inversion here, actually. A little fair value gap on the 2 here. Right below London high. And the 5 broke these highs with FEG, you know, so it's bullish until proven otherwise. I don't really see anything clean for bullishness though, so. On the way up, what's the range for the day so far? From the open to here, it's only 94 points. But for the daily, what's the range so far? 182 points, lower than average, right? Because the average true range of the daily has been on NQ, let's see, about 300 points, 314 points. Let's see the last 5 days. Yeah, same thing, 315 points. And so far we've moved 179. Cool. I'm just gonna look at the 2 minute, honestly. It looks cleaner than anything else because the 1 minute just looks ugly, right? And the fact of like not seeing many FEGs here. So the 2 minute might provide more clarity there. Now we're finally starting to see some displacements there. Let's see. Is this 2 minute gonna get inverted? I would like that. And is this 5 minute gonna close below this? I mean, this is only the first minute of this candle, so it's looking kind of good for that, honestly. So yeah, that was quite the displacement there. See how this 1 minute closes. This 5 minutes kind of crazy for sure. 2 minute. I want to see if this. It needs to invert this. This is high. 2175. One minute inversion here, all these time things here. So I wouldn't be well, it is inverting that. And on this one too. Yeah, I'm gonna try that short there. I don't see a reason why not to. Two-minute inversion type of play. This, I'll put my stop there, honestly. Really want to see a fast run lower from here. My heart is beating kind of fast, not gonna lie. It's like a very stressful type of thing. We inverted that. It's closed. Like the 5 minutes about. I mean, it did. It's all the way there. I don't think the 5 minutes gonna come all the way back there. Closing back above here. That would be weird. Then I'd probably kind of get out of the trade, not gonna lie. But I would think like I got a good position. I would hold for definitely lows, London lows, previous day low, whatever. Let's monitor this now. We did close below this. So yeah, I have my stops there. I don't think we should retrace above this breaker here, inversion, FEG, like midpoint. It's like a large FEG there, so. Kind of just getting into this inversion here because the stop is permissible. I'm like aiming for a very large move right there, so I'm like make this better. I don't know why it's like that. We just end up running up higher, then that's fine. But I want to see how this 5-minute candle closes. It was like right at that low. It's very sus, not gonna lie. Not my favorite. It kind of feels like it could be a tougher day. And close back above that inversion. And the 2. I feel like I might get stopped out because just like the structure is too. It didn't close below that. Got it a little prematurely, but we'll see. I'm still bearish, so. Just retracing to this FEG here. Just tapped it. There's no bullish fair value gaps here, so that's kind of nice. So we'll see. We have the tiny little volume imbalance there. Anyway, I'm looking for like a pretty big move there, so I'm okay with my stop, and my TP would be like all the way down here. So I'm okay with getting stopped out on that. If it is. Coming back into this 2-minute inversion. If we close above that, then I'll probably get stopped out, honestly. Yeah, I might get stopped out very quickly here, but that's fine. I'll just simply look for something else later, or maybe I'm just wrong on the bias. Okay, got stopped out here. Wasn't right. Honestly, this the push down really made me think it's gonna go quickly lower, so I'm okay with taking a stop there. That wasn't that great, that close. Could have gone out earlier, but it's fine. Next trade. Just gonna monitor this. Came up into here, now we're in the 618 retracement there. I mean, ES just looking strong. I don't need this anymore. That did not happen. Now what? I'll just wait. I wonder how out of sync this is gonna end up looking like with ES here. These equal lows now here. It's fine if I'm wrong on the bias, but definitely should not retrace this much, so it's quite possible we can just push up from there. Then we end up taking previous day high. I don't really know. That could definitely be possible if I'm wrong on the bias. So time to just wait now. It's at 9:50 to 11:10 macro. 10:10 macro. I'm not taking this trade. I'm just kind of looking at what this is looking like. 1.2. Definitely a weird structure. No breakers there, just an inversion, BPR here. I'm okay with that. It's like very snaky action there. Not gonna get into another trade unless I see something clean. All right. Definitely monitoring. What the heck is this? Oh, that's my green screen. Let me cut that off. Looks ugly as heck. All right. Yeah, I mean, people told me to have like a nicer background there, but like, because I have a nice background, my view, like, get a polarized lens, blah blah blah. I like having the green screen because then it literally like shows more of the charts. So that's what people are here for, charts, not like production. So yeah, it's back in this. I mean, I'm not particularly bullish still, so I'm not longing that. There's also just, I don't get it. We didn't take that sell side. It's not much for me to think that I'm bullish here. Just longing at FEG in the middle of the range is not the best. It's good work, but it's because it works. Doesn't mean I want to take it. Let's see if we end up getting an SMT at the high. That would be kind of nice if this takes out this and then we see some further bearishness. Then I'll try the bearish side again, but otherwise I'm not gonna rush back into another trade. Yeah, I don't know. That push down was quite and my stop was here because like this just broke below this candle low, like this bearish breaker showed it, not the low here, but even so, I'm happy with putting my stop there. It would be very uncomfortable with this kind of type of stop out. So I'm just gonna look for like a breaker further for anything that's obvious, essentially. But right now, nothing's obvious. Didn't do that. 5 minutes quite ugly there. Those wicks definitely doing some damage. That wick definitely did some damage to me. La 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 la. Kind of okay with waiting for the 5-minute here to confirm. I don't want to get hurt again here, trying to short this or anything. I'm gonna wait for the 5. We hit like a session high, previous day highs, so like the 5 is okay way to wait for it. So this would be the swing low here on the 5. We're still above like midnight open and 8:30 open. Or like at it, that level. Sorry, not above it. But on ES probably is above. Yeah, ES is above it. So I'm gonna wait on the 5-minute to confirm that. So I don't want to get stuck in a barcode action on the 5 again, you know? See if it ends up respecting this. Would need to for like further order flow to confirm bearishness. Finally did close here though, below that 5. Here on the change of state delivery. Yes, I'll mark out this. It has a 15-minute below, and this is the series that took out that high. So ES is a bit more complicated. ES all the way down here. But yeah, I'm waiting for like a structure shift on the 5. I don't really want to get into possible tomfoolery here. Since I did try to get in earlier before I got wiped out, I'm like, I don't want to get in early again. On the first possible entry, I'm okay with missing it then. Just wait for the confirmation that we are having like distribution to the downside, you know? So. It did reject from there. Didn't reach up into the FEG, but did in the inversion. It's a little inversion, I guess. But it's stalling. It's not like distributing quickly here below these lows, so it's very much slow at the moment. Let's see here. What is NQ doing for today? What are we doing? They're like literally flat on the day, so definitely don't want to force anything. See some distribution here, then I'd be more inclined to think we're having more downside. See some displacements and such. See how that 5 minutes gonna close. It's not even closing below that at the moment. 20 seconds left. Just coming into this, see this for NES here actually. I think that's kind of fair to put. That's kind of fair. ES. This is low. It is displacing below that low. see it back to NQ. I don't need that. Okay, unfortunate that I got stopped out on this push up, but now we're seeing some confirmation. Let me mark out those London lows. Yesterday, previous day low marked out. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. This is wild on the 1 on ES. It's 5 minute on NQ. 3 minute. No, we're getting a breaker here. Ideally, we got like a pull back to that FEG here. It doesn't really have to, but it would be ideal that for it to close below this breaker as well. On the 5. I'd feel okay trying that then. Is there an inversion on the 3 that happened? Up here. Yeah. Up here, and then I was like, it's fine. Let's see how it ends up going. See how the 5 closes here. Even if you short this, it's like a 2R just to London low. I need to see this close. Needs to close below this. My hands are off the mouse unless it closes there, below there. I don't trust it otherwise. It's icky. And you just have reaching into here and closing all the way back up. "30 seconds until that closes." For what I'm seeing here, it doesn't really feel like it's a low resistance run. But we'll see. Could be. Yeah, I wouldn't want it to come back up here. 8:10. This is midnight open anyway. Okay, it's closing there. I want to see if I can get in on like the retest.
the repricing. We get it on like a green candle. The only way I'd get in if it doesn't reprice here is if it had displacement below this. What's this even doing? Yeah, I'm trying that. If I get stopped out there, it means it's a tough market because of the differences between ES and NQ. So I'm getting in on a up close candle, so I'm okay with that. My bias is still bearish. I don't want it to come back above midnight open. If it does, then it's just tricky action. And also the breaker. Plus, even just to go to here, London low is like 2R. But I kind of want to go to previous day lows and more. If I get stopped out, it's just unfortunate. So far, I'm like down 6 points. It's tapping 930 open again. Ideally, it does not break above this, like a displacement. It doesn't close above 930 open. Yeah. Stop is 12. Just one more point than that. Okay, I would want to hold though for like, that's like a 7R though, it's crazy. Most off position would be at London low. It's the only thing I see holding it up, and honestly I would want the next candle, this next candle after this on the 5, just like push lower. Break that. So hopefully now we see like more bearish order flow on the 1. Like let's see maybe this displace below that. Or here, but it doesn't want to, It's around my break even. So I've been in the trade for 2 or 3 minutes. ES. That's what I'm not loving about that. And ES is stalling. That's okay. I feel like I have a healthy stop, so just gonna let this play out. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, essentially. Yeah. I think it is higher resistance. So it could come back up in here again. It's on that 2 minute, look like. Yeah, I feel okay with this, honestly. I feel okay. 2 minute FEG there, Tiny wanted to tap into it. I kind of got in probably on a 2 minute. I didn't snipe it like that, but let's see if this candle starts distributing lower. Like I said, I want it. What time is it? 10:20? Yeah, by 11. So, what's a 15 look like? Decent. Yeah, so I'd kind of want this next 15-minute candle to invert this, So, we'll see. So far, it's just hanging around my break-even point for about a few minutes, which is, honestly, it's fine because that kind of happens during high resistance runs. We're kind of out of sync with ES, so that's fine. Not fast and furious today. Right now I'm up 17 points. I'd like to see further distribution. See if we can get 83 points there. See how this 5-minute candle closes. That'll be telling, I think. And even here, okay, we're starting to see displacements. That's nice. See on the 5. No, that's crazy. That quick retracement there is kind of odd. I would have liked that to be a displacement, not this quick retracement back up. Kind of tough. I'm up 15 points. Look at things from like the bullish perspective. See if I can like frame something. Just that I came back into a FEG. Back at break even now. I don't know. See this 15-minute candle close. Definitely we're in a high resistance liquidity run. Oh, NVIDIA just keeps going lower. Okay. This is a 5-minute fair value gap it's coming back into. It's like permissible to come back up into here again. So it's fine. We'll see how it reacts here. If I get blown out, then I get blown out. Again, I'm looking for a 2R, so it's not even a big deal there. Don't really want, displacements up in there. It's okay if it wicks up in here. Yeah, it's an uncomfortable trade for sure. There's no bullishness on the way up, though. There's no bullish fair value gap. Unless you want to look at the 30-second. I'm not looking there, though. I'm going to stay on the 5. My entry was based on the 5, so monitoring it on the 5. Got in during this candle. We dropped a bit below at first. Came back in. Still not really. I'm like down 10 points now. It was up, what, like 20? $73 to 41. Yeah, like 31 points or so. This is fine. I don't know. Monitoring this on the 5 is still looking okay. Da-da-dum, bum. So boring. 30 minutes left in that hourly candle. Yeah. Just wait. Just gonna wait. Can't do much else. Definitely don't think it should come. If I'm right on the bearishness, right, it shouldn't come up to here. I'm okay with being wrong. I would rather be wrong in this than like get out prematurely and then like watch it distribute towards my target. Yeah. Okay. So back at like break even / small profit. 2 more minutes left in that 15-minute candle. Looks okay. What's ES doing? Now it's finally starting to follow suit, I would think. Let's see ES start to, close below this FEG, ideally. And close below this low, close below these, like, midnight. Let's, like, get the indices in sync, Because ES is definitely stronger. Didn't even break below 930 low. Or pre-market. This little liquidity down here. Like, back up 20 points. Really not the easiest trade here. Like I said, I do want to. I'm gonna take most off here, but I do want to hold like some partials, if it even gets here. Right? I'm totally in my head like thinking like this could possibly not even work out in my favor, right? But so far, it's good. All right, finally getting some puking action going on. Right, so now stop's gonna be here, like 50% to this target there. Stop is now 90. Yeah, shouldn't get there. Now I trimmed my stop to only 15 points or so. I'm finally getting displacements there. Yeah, it shouldn't come back there at all. Cool. Let's see it distribute towards London low, ideally. See how this 5-minute candle closes. Better close below this inversion, like, because honestly, I'd be annoyed. This is crazy. These 1-minute bars are crazy. I was up like 50 points or so there. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm still holding for that. London low. Where's 2R here? 69 points. Yeah, really, it shouldn't come back up into there again, so I'm okay with that stop. We'll just monitor on the 5. Could come back. It did invert this. Yay, on the 5. Cool. So it could come back again into here, honestly. Could come back into here because they're being annoying. Where is it? This order block. The wick to the open is going to be the most sensitive part, so let's like monitor that. Ideally. What's ES doing? It's swept that low. Coming back into the range again. Sure, there's people who are saying like put stop break even. Maybe I should, but meh, you know. Kind of like the wicks could do damage there. You know what I'm saying? I monitor on the 5. I don't want to monitor on the 1, really. If I entered on the 5. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this 1 minute action's really crazy, no? Yeah, this 5 minute candle closes. Ideally, you know, it doesn't close above this open. We're back in the inversion as well. I don't really want it to close above the inversion. So if it closes above that open, then I'd think about further action. I want it to reach this by 11. Yeah, this is an order block. It shouldn't close above. If you're monitoring on the 1, you know, it shouldn't close above 50% of that whole thing from here to there. Kind of did there, but it's in a fair value gap. It's whatever. On the 5, looking healthy. The 15, did we invert? Yeah, we did invert on the 15. Cool. It's unfortunate that I got stopped down my first short right here. But hey, that's the price of doing business sometimes. Yeah, it's not easy trade by any means. Kind of wild how my first trade I said I was like kind of nervous, and I did feel like physically nervous, and that's the one that, yeah, it did end up being stopped out. Kind of funny. This one I'm not as nervous, but anything could happen. So far it's following bearish order flow. There's no bullishness here, so just some crazy retracements, you know? So, okay, that 5 minute candle closed quite weak, I would say. Pretty weak. About ES.
Yeah, yes as well. We're digging up into this again. It's just high resistance liquidity run conditions. Like it could take out that high, honestly. On the one. How long have I been in this trade for, people? Like, I've been in this trade for a while. Let's see. I got in like here. So how long have I been in this trade for? 17 minutes. I mean, it's going towards my target. So give it like an hour to work out, right? Well, what time did I enter it? What time did I enter it? Here. 10:17. Yeah, so like 11:17 or 11:10 macro. Definitely tricky market. Come on, ES, follow suit, follow through to the downside. You're really just gonna like invert this and reach that much up again? Let's see here. It's definitely scary as it retraces. Let's see here. This is close. 68.25. What was this open? 68.25. So ES didn't even like close below that open to have a change of state of delivery. It did invert this though. Oh man, I just don't like nasty retracements. We'll see how this 5-minute closes. It'll be unfortunate if I got stopped out, but that'll be just life. It did take out that little 1-minute high. Right? But it's not displacing. It's still respecting this. For now. It's not displacing. See the 5. Just watch on the 5. There's still 1 minute and 46 seconds left. If I get stopped down that 1 minute and 46 seconds, that's whatever. It just means it's not the best conditions. I'll just stop for the day because it was right in the direction, but it's not continuing, so. See here. Back above 9:30 open. I'm about to be stopped out soon. Yep. Stopped out. L. I don't know. Just ugly. So. Stopped out for 15 points there. Could I have taken a partial? I mean, yeah, but I was risking 15 to make 80 at that point. Good stop out. Yeah, I'm not the best action here. Took this low, then I moved my stop there. I'm fine with that. Could have taken a partial a little bit maybe, but sometimes the market just moves too fast. So I'm okay with that. Yeah. Oh, that's rough, bro. That's rough. On the stop out at the first one too. Oh my god, Tesla just what the hell? Something just get announced with Tesla? Yeah, you chat what happened with Tesla, because look at that. That must have been it. Am I really gonna... Tesla just surged like freaking 1.5% in 5 minutes, I'm okay. I'm okay with getting stopped out at a bar like that. That's crazy. What just happened? Is there any news there? Or was it just... Yo, chat's so rude. Okay, let's see here. Tesla. Invis. Let's see. Fast stock market news. That was a crazy push up there. Well, let's see. It did close below here, and this looked fine. There's really nothing I could have done there. Sorry. No, nothing happened with Tesla that I see. Like, that's just a crazy push up. The amount of volume there. So it's just like breaking out on the daily. Yeah. I'm actually fine with that. I have all these inversions. I mean, it's probably gonna end up going higher now. Let's see. I don't think I want to chase anything though. Or chase or flip bias. Because I had a really good week. It's like, are you gonna get mad about 15-point stop out? Not really. As much as like chat wants me to. Let's see here. Okay, Tesla's just flying. Yeah, and then Nvidia's down 2%, so I'm okay. I'm not rushing into anything. Let's see. We'll mark out the 1050 macro. Came all the way back up, broke above midnight open, 8:30 open, 9:30 open, so it's not a bearish day, you know? So it got proved wrong. It's huge displacement, right? I got stopped out here and it continued displacing. So you have here some bullish breaker, etc., inversion. I'll mark out 1050 macro. I'm not gonna really do much else. Much else than that. Pretty tricky day. It was funny, like I know I was like in profit here too, but like if I was on like 20 points, 30, 20-ish points in profits, like a 1R, it's like not worth it for me to take partials here, you know, or even cut the trade. It's going to take it just longer. So there's really no can't be perfect. So I did the best. I followed my plan perfectly. So if I get stopped out where the market structure shifts, I'm actually happy. Just gotta kind of monitor to see if it ends up being low resistance here. It continues to make a new high. Or is it 1050 macro just gonna retrace down into here? That's 50-50 for me. I'm gonna wait until the 1050 macro. Daily is still small body candle, just completely no sign of. I'm not even mad about that, honestly. I'm really not. Like, what time did that even happen? This hourly was all the way down here. And there's just a retrace all the way there.
Let's see. A 4-hour. Yeah, I'm not mad, honestly. So yeah, watching this now. See, is this going to be made into... Is going to displace and be made into another order block following bullish order flow? See, 81 to here. 40 points. Yeah, just would have saved me maybe just a little bit of trimming of fat, but that's fine. Okay, let's see here. No, there's no displacement. So what's going to happen during the 10:50 to 11:10 macro? I don't even know. I don't really care, honestly. It doesn't seem like it's good action. I'm fascinated with Tesla, though. Tesla's up 4% now, so not really mad. I got stopped out while this was happening, and then here it's just going higher. You can see on the daily, it's like the 4-hour, it's starting to push up. So, not really mad while that's happening. And then you have like Nvidia down 2%, Google near its lows, Meta near its lows. Like, oh well. See if it retraces into this breaker down here, and then we'll see the reaction there. So far, it's holding up here. It's cold. It's cold. All of a sudden, it's like 32 degrees. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
See what's anything new in the chat. Let's see. Did anything do.
Like, I don't even. The bullish side doesn't look that enticing to me, I'm not gonna lie. The bearish side looked better to me earlier, obviously, but and I wanted way more. I had way more targets to the downside. If you see the dailies closing like that, I'm totally fine with taking the risk there. Daily's unable to even close it in the upper half of this lower fair value gap. Just take the risk for all of these lows, 7R, 2R just a London low, 2.5. Here, now what? Previous day high, like I don't know. Seems like kind of a stretch, but let's see. I mean, I don't see any more displacements to the upside. We just stopped people out, like both sides. Now we're just consolidating. Let's see. Really nothing. I'm just marking out this order block. In the potential order block, it never got broken above, so. Yep. Just consolidating here, which this could be accumulation. Maybe now we'll end up. Then I'd look at this high for it to displace above this high, honestly. And Asia highs. See, just mark out new high of day as well. What would that even look like? Oh. 1 to 2, 1 to 1.2. Previous day high, that's kind of a stretch. 2.5 R though. It's a very small range day now. 150 points on NQ. I guess it could go there. Depends. Let's see on the... It didn't close above that. See how this candle reacts there. End of this candle. Close below the FEG. It's not looking... It's just looking like a high resistance liquidity run. It's not clean. I took that high. All this gaps there. See on the 5. The 5, I think that's a 5-minute breaker here. And a fair value gap. So is this really the best stop? No, because it didn't really close above here. I don't know. So I'm not in that long. No, that's not an idea. Not an idea anymore. See there. It's back in this 10, what is it, 1050 to 1110? We haven't really done much. See here on the hourly. Honestly, we're consolidating on the hourly right now. I don't think we're in distribution right now. I thought we were here. Higher price action is kind of whack, honestly. The 15 literally had a change of state delivery. The 5 had a breaker, FEG, then it just broke above that. So continue to taper it here, but the long side, what's the I don't really see a really good thesis for it. You know what I'm saying? Except, oh, Tesla's pushing up higher. That's it. For narrative wise, right? It's a Friday. Yeah, I don't see much right now. Let's continue watching. Like, I would have thought Well, for more longs, I would have thought like a retrace to here and then maybe a clean inversion to the upside. I don't know. But I mean, it's holding above midnight open, 8:30 open, 9:30 open. It's holding this. That's it. It's not distributing further. It's what you would want to see, right? I don't know. See, let's mark out like that inversion or something. This didn't even take any liquidity, but try not to be too trigger happy. Tried shorts twice. Hanging around here for such a long time. Where's the first presented fair value of the here? It's literally, that's like in the middle of the range. Literally in the middle of the range. That doesn't really tell me much. It's consolidating. It's just accumulating. Wait for like the manipulation. Bum, 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 bum. I got my stress ball here. I think it's deflated a little bit. There's like goo in it. What's a weekly look like right now? It's like the daily was, this is crap. We're still inside yesterday's range. It was like Tuesday low of the week, Thursday high of the week. Weekly. Very, like, it feels very impulsive to just want to get into another trade, but nope. 9:50 to 11:10. I mean, 10:50 to 11:10 macro really did nothing. We had this push up already. What's the hourly close? Like, that's trash. Come on, this hourly. Really? It was all the way down here. Came all the way and closed all the way back up here. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy. Now what? Now we're retracing. I'm not just gonna buy. This is a bullish breaker. I'm just monitoring this area. Again, I'm not really bullish, but just want to see a retracement, see what it does there, I guess. The retrace. Honestly, it's like, how big is this candle? Yeah, it's like a 30-point candle. It's the fair value gap, inversion, and this is the breaker on the 5. What was like significant low that it took or manipulation though? Not really much. So again, I'm not really bullish. I don't know. So that's kind of just like pattern trading if I do that. I don't know. It's such a small. It is a small range. It's a. I honestly, that's a crazy hourly candle. I kind of can't. I'm not over that yet. I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah. Where like this candle takes out some liquidity in SMTs and then this happens like that. Oh well. Dun, dun, dun. That's why I like kind of felt okay holding it. Still in the middle of the hourly candle there when I got stopped out at 10:35 for 15-point. I'll just monitor here. I'm gonna have an SMT within this breaker ES and then oops. Sorry. I drank all my electrolytes. Unfortunately. Finally broken lows with this. Fair value gap that reached back into this. I mean, the way that it broke the inversions. Okay, whatever. It did break lows here. Wicked. Let's see this close. Need this anymore. It's back in the breaker. This could be a speed bump where it gets. I don't know. We'll see. Just yeah, it's tough price action here. This did break below this. With displacement. At 9:30 open. I didn't look, you know what? I didn't look at the stat map today. Daily open was here. Hit both manipulation levels. Like, yeah, honestly, I feel okay with the distribution. If had it followed through, it would have gone here. Let's see on the 4 hour. Statistically, right? So it's not always going to work out. 4 hour open is up here, all the way up here. Look, it's rejecting from there, by the way. At the midpoint, the breaker essentially. I mean, if you're looking at the one, you would do that, but I'll see if it inverts this. I wouldn't really be bullish anymore. I mean, I'm not bullish in general today. I'm just watching this like back and forth price action. Are just like gonna ping pong or what? Watch if this gets respected again. On the 3. This is pretty hard. It's tricky. Tricky market there. I'm just watching to see if this further distributes lower. Did follow bearish order flow twice now. If it wrecks this like last line in the sand for bulls. Did. There it is. It's cool. These reversals, right? Took so long to do that. Time is this? 11:22. $11:22 on a Friday. We have the premiere of the vlog coming up, so I don't think I'm gonna take another trade here. Yeah. But this would be the idea, I think. Very tempting. Let me let's see how this closes. Closed. What's the 2-minute look like again? This. See what this is. On here. I don't think it's worth it, but this did invert that. Let's take out this low, yeah. It's like, I wouldn't really. It's just like not worth it for me to take another trade on the Friday when I had 3 winning days, you know? Here I took one full stop out and then 1 half stop out, so I'm like down 1.5 R today. And I'm like, is it really worth it? I think I'd rather just tape read this. Did go through this with a displacement, this and that, but like it's the thing is it's outside of the kill zone, which is why it's like lower probability. Yeah, I could take it on a combine. What do you guys think? Take it on eval. This is crazy, these hourly candles. 35 minutes left in this hourly. What's the stop there? 30 points. But we need to distribute it fast. Honestly, so within like in this consolidation, I mean 2 hours left in that candle. I mean, not that fast, honestly. It could take 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a 2.8 R. So just have to keep on keeping on, essentially. I don't know. I did take that when I said I'll take it on a combine, but I don't know. We'll see. If it ends up hitting this low, I'm honestly going to put the stop, take profit, the stop break even. It shouldn't come back to this candle high. 8:05. See what happens in the next 3 minutes. Even to like this new low day, it's oh, that's already a 2R, honestly. Inside candle in the next 5 minutes, it's just boring. There's no more distribution here. It's tapped is going back in. No, I don't like it already. Keep on keeping on, but I'm not loving this. No. Nah, I'm gonna close that for like +7. It's not even worth it. Let's see. Let's go. Not worth it. Because it's just the wrong time, no? All right, let's go to the premiere of the vlog now. Let's go. 3,000 people here. Welcome. It's a hard Friday, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, hey. What I do, I tried to short like here. I got stopped. And then it just took some time. Then I started short again here. I mean, I was up, I would say, here I probably should have taken a small partial, then I would have maybe like been break even-ish on that trade, but then I just took half a stop because I brought my stop up to here. Then now, what, I tried another one just on a combine because of the timing. It's like, it's not really worth it. Took it, cut it there. Essentially when I saw this, it's like the 30-second closing above this. I'm just like not in the mood to, when this action is clearly not favorable, right? So let's head on over to the premiere of the vlog. Put the link in here. Quit playing games with my heart, bro. I mean, like, honestly, seriously though, I mean, NQ played games with me today for sure. That's the point where it's like you really don't want to foam or like start revenge trading. You know what I'm saying? So let's head on over to the vlog. I put the link in the chat right there. Let me put in videos. I'm over here. 1 minute until the premiere. Oh my god, it's honestly so funny. I like laughed my ass off watching this vlog. I don't know. Dodgy's in it, by the way, and Kane is in it, and Brian Stonk is in it, if you guys know those people. So I'm going to put in the chat description as well. And it's in the chat and it's pinned. So I'll see you guys there. All right. Stay safe on this Friday, but let's head on over to the vlog. Way better than watching this action, honestly.